YouTube, de retour sur Baldur's Gate. Je vais donc aller dans la prison. Le problème, parce qu'évidemment il y a un problème, c'est que, vous savez quoi? En fait, j'ai déjà fait le début, mais je vais quand même vous laisser les cinématiques.
I am the Duke, which begs the question. What are you bloody doing down here? Anyway, bloody.
Bon, je passerai sur le fait que c'est mon 4e échec critique ce soir, mais on dira rien. On dira rien. On dira rien.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong? The Iron Throne, a ruin from the city's dark. It is the most useful tool for motivating my Gondian workforce. But like all tools, the moment return to the docks.
Voilà, donc c'est ça. Il va noyer la prison et du coup on a un timer.
Halt. You must act with haste.
Et donc, Omelum, c'est le flagelleur mental que j'ai rencontré dans la colonie des champignons dans mon 3e gameplay.
Duke Ravengard is held in the security. Be careful. There are act with speed.
Voilà, et il me dit me sauvez pas, je suis pas la priorité, donc. Oui, on y va, Will, on y va. Donc, le père, il est à l'est, si je me souviens bien. Il est là. Attends, terminé. Réfléchir à l'offre de Gortash. Nous sommes amarrés au trône de fer, déclenchant la destruction de notre... Et notre alliance a vécu. Attends. Ah putain, ça sent encore la traduction de merde. Alors, Alliance Lived Short, en gros, ça veut dire qu'on n'a plus d'alliance du tout. Du coup, j'avais dit à l'ouest, donc par là. Le duc, il est pas là. Mais non, il est pas à l'ouest, il est à l'est. Le duc, il est là. Donc, sachant que c'est Soji qui est le meilleur pour ouvrir les portes.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords! My hamster has dined on god flesh. You are but a tiny crab!
Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai fait ça, c'est vraiment pas la peine. Mais bon. Obélia Torbin. C'est qui ça?
Need to find a way forward. Duke Ravenguard.
Hold on, I'm coming!
This is my time. Making my move.
But kicking for goodness! Charge! But charge quiet.
Et l'avantage, c'est que du coup, là, j'ai 3 soigneurs, enfin, j'ai 3 persos qui peuvent soigner. Donc, j'ai vu que le duc machin, il a pas toute sa vie. Donc, si besoin, je le soignerai, il n'y a pas de souci. Alors, Soji, mon loulou, tu vas donc te rapprocher tendrement de cette porte pour l'ouvrir. Ah, déplacement insuffisant. Est-ce que si je fais foncer, je peux foncer vers la porte? Non, c'est ça. J'ai juste que là, je me mets là.
You point, I punch. Villainous face, meet virtuous face.
Voilà, donc là, 8, 7, 6. En 3 tours, j'ai pu rejoindre le truc. Donc je pense qu'en 3 tours de plus, je pourrais retourner au sous-marin avec le père de Will. « 25 ». C'est quoi cette blague? Il m'arrive quoi ce soir là? Il doit y avoir une clé quelque part, je pense. Attends, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse? Il faut que je casse la porte? Bon, tu sais quoi? Alcine, il est où? Il est où, Ebou? Il est là. Attends, mais wesh! Comment? Ah, attends, il y a des leviers. Ok, je suis con.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Ok, soin des blessures. Voilà, bot kicking for goodness, exactement. Ok, cool, cool, c'est bon, on l'a récupéré. Et c'est l'ours qui a ouvert la porte, hein, je tiens à le signaler. Ah, c'est moi qui le contrôle en plus.
Stay
Ah!
focused. Daddy Duke safe.
Oh, waouh! D'accord. Bah, tu sais quoi, je vais quand même lui faire un petit coup de soin. Ah putain, il bloque. Ah!
Victor's path. Finding my way.
Bon, je disais donc.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel. Villainous face meet virtuous fist.
Attends, ils arrivent tous par là en fait? Ah merde! Ah, faudra les écarter, je pense. Merde! J'ai passé son tour.
Time to press ahead. No holding back. Finding my way.
To glory, or glorious death. Who is napping? Silent seer.
Bon, l'avantage c'est que le duc au moins il est monté. Donc maintenant j'ai plus qu'à faire en sorte que mes persos le rejoignent l'échelle aussi. Ok, donc lui il est arrivé.
Must return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
Oui, ferme ta gueule, stalker là.
Best be on my way.
Attends, quelqu'un me bloque? Oh putain, quelle blague de merde! Je préfère, ouais. Ouais, c'est ça, la forme de l'animals. J'ai l'impression qu'elle a à peu près la moitié de la moitié de la barre de vie normale.
No holding back. Coming through.
Je sais pas ce que c'est, bénédiction des ténèbres. Ok, donc Will est dans le submersible. Ok, cool.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Ok, Misk est dans le submersible. Maintenant, j'ai plus qu'à mettre Sojik et Alcine et on sera bon.
On my way.
Faut attaquer moi, je m'en bats les couilles. Hein. Allez hop. Ok, Sojik est dans le submersible. Et maintenant, Alcine. Oui.
Calmness greets you upon exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. While the same cannot be said for most of the Gondian hostages. At least one of them survived. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tadpoled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father?
Well, gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldur's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravenguard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
By every last hell, my head.
Ravenguard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please, go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravenguard answers with silence. He and Will have much to discuss.
All right, we're good to go.
Please,
Say
over
goodbye
here.
to Cap.
I've
And
something
the
to
hatch when
ask.
you're ready.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was where my
Perso, tu t'es sauvée toute seule, hein, parce que moi, j'avais d'autres priorités.
I
Hein.
wasn't the only one. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. They need to know their loved ones are dead. Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
La fonderie, ok. Ok, bon. Alors je sais pas pourquoi on était tous séparés comme ça. Oh putain, je crois que ça va faire comme la dernière fois, c'est-à-dire que les autres ils sont pas venus au camp.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
My time is yours. What do you need?
Bah tu sais quoi, foutu pour foutu, je vais retourner au palais avec Karlach et on va lui défoncer sa gueule à Gortash. Ah bah du coup il est là lui.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
Alors déjà, tu vas baisser d'un ton.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Franchement, je suis très tenté de faire ça. Allez.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
Ah, qui c'est qui a l'air d'un con? Qui c'est qui a l'air d'un con? Non, allez, je vais lire.
you sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you...
Oh, ça là, t'as l'autre pétasse derrière avec ses ailes au vent, en
There's
mode...
nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but... my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Answer, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. My father was clear. We awaken the worm and take back the city.
Will, you are more valorous than Baldur himself. May the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. I disappointed him once. I won't do it again. I do, and so does my father. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it. Relief. My last 7 years have been defined by the secrets I carried. I feel light as a feather now that I've shed them. When I left the city, my father saw only a boy carrying the stench of the hells. Now, he sees the man I'm made of myself. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell. Are you sure? And just...
Ok. Attends, c'est quoi ce...
Ansur is sleeping under Worm's Rock prison. But what's this of a true hero's spark?
On verra ça après. Pour l'instant, on va aller casser la gueule à Gortache.
Aces.
Du coup... J'ai pas de sort au niveau 4. C'est marrant ça. Alors du coup, on recommence. Voyons. Soin des blessures, tout compte fait, j'en aurais peut-être pas besoin. Ah bah si, vu que j'ai pas le mot de soin avec Alcine. Les baies éventuellement. En niveau 2, je vais prendre le rayon de lune, les épines et la lame de feu. En niveau 3, je vais prendre la lumière du jour et la croissance. En niveau 4, je prends le mur de flamme. Attends, l'invocation d'élémental, c'était niveau 5? Sérieusement? Coup de pierre.
Life is simple, and so is Minsk.
Oui, c'est une bonne manière de voir les choses. Ok. Bah du coup, on va faire un petit dodo. Mais avant, je vais récupérer mon bordel là-dedans. Parce que j'ai l'impression que mes provisions sont dans les sacs, en fait. Je pense que c'est ça, la douille. Sac à dos, sac à dos. Sac à PC. Bourse d'alchimiste, je m'en fous. Ah, sac de provisions du camp. Donc là, en théorie, si je vais me coucher, aller voir comment il est habillé Minsk le soir. Laezel, elle est là. Ah bah Laezel et Minsk, ils sont faux à face, dis donc.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge. Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands, they are silent. But in the far north, they know how to speak still. The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes.
Ok, c'est ça. Minsk et Jaira peuvent pas être romancés.
Minsk of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashomon, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no? Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the
Ah, mais c'est pas un reproche, hein, perso. Moi, j'ai pas vu ça comme un reproche.
We had best be glad. In Rashomon, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot.
Pardon.
As you wish. Boo, do you have much to say on the matter of something else? Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Bien sûr.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Ok, bah écoute, à plus, poteau. Lui, il est encore là, avec 37 PV sur 116. Attaque à distance. Ah putain, j'ai cru que j'ai attaqué l'Aisel, j'allais faire what? Ok, Tiens, t'as quelque chose à dire, toi?
Fate spins along.
Visiblement non. Pardon.
Need something?
J'aime bien ta tenue. Et toi, fais voir?
My time is yours. What do you need?
Toi dans mon lit, lol. Bon, ben, on va pouvoir aller se coucher, du coup. Quelqu'un au camp souhaite vous parler? Ah bon? Qui? Alcine? Ah, c'est Alcine! Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, bébou?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
Mais de rien, bébou.
You. I discovered you.
Oh! 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 Oh!
I have
Oh!
lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Oh non! Oh!
Like I said, I've lived a long time, traveled far and wide. I've lain with elf maidens under the boughs of oaks. I've had a Neelanth the pirate claw my back and cry my name until he was hoarse.
Oh, la vache!
The Underdark. Many times. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Why else would you have been so concerned about whether I had a lover before? But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
Du coup...
You have bonded with Gale, body and soul. His scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with his consent. And perhaps someday, his participation.
Oh! Allez!
Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Ah! Du coup, Gale, qu'est-ce que t'en penses, bébou? Je veux coucher avec Alcine, mais en restant avec toi. Est-ce que c'est possible?
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done. What, like a child? I'm not sure I consider myself father material.
Ah, bah c'est marrant ça, Gale.
Exactly what I'd call settled.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui est le mieux là? Je ne parle pas d'un enfant, mais d'un autre amant, d'une relation libre. Ou alors, on le partage. En vrai, je sais pas. La formulation me paraît importante, mais là, je sais pas lequel est le mieux. Entre Alcine veut coucher avec moi, donc il vous demande de partager, ou je veux pas d'un enfant, je veux d'un autre amant. En gros, soit tu me partages avec Alcine, soit... Attends, c'est quoi la douille? Pourquoi il y a ces deux options-là différentes? Quelque chose me dit qu'il sera pas d'accord, mais au moins, je veux être honnête avec lui. Ah, je sais pas, bah tu sais quoi, je vais sauvegarder. Ah, c'est une décision importante, il faut que je sauvegarde.
Apologies. I was foolish enough to convince myself that I was enough for you. Call me selfish or old-fashioned, but I cannot agree to that. Either we dedicate ourselves to one another, or this ends here.
Ok, donc je charge et je vais essayer de voir l'autre dialogue du coup. Mais à mon avis, la réponse va être la même. Ok, donc c'est ça, Gage il est vraiment monogame. Putain, n'empêche la violence de Alcine, quoi. Oh mon dieu.
What, like a child? I'm not... Share? You're not a loaf of bread to be divvied up at supper time. I thought what we had meant something to you.
Bah, c'est le cas.
Call me
Ok,
selfish.
donc c'est bien ça.
I see. Thank you. This is most illuminating. I had thought I had the measure of your character, but clearly there is much I have yet to learn. Enjoy your open relationship. Ideally, far from my view.
Need something?
Tu veux faire un plan à 3 avec moi et Alcine? Ah, bon, nounours. J'avoue... Attends, j'avais pas une autre sauvegarde avant? Non, la sauvegarde d'avant, c'est dans les égouts, donc on va éviter. En fait, j'aurais dû peut-être rompre avec lui avant. Tant pis.
Did you find time to speak with your partner? A potentially delicate topic, I understand. I cannot blame them. It is understandable why someone would want to keep you all to themselves. Even if it is not my way. I wish it hadn't come at the cost of another's heart. But I want this. I want you.
Oh.
Go to your bedroll when you're ready. But do not expect to get much sleep.
J'ai la gorge sèche. C'est à cause du vent. Ah, je peux même pas faire de repos complet? C'est ça, j'ai plus de... Ok. Putain, faudrait vraiment que je refasse des courses. La vache. Salut.
Oh, you came. I was concerned you might have had doubts. Or that this might have been too soon.
Trop tôt. Alors frérot, comment te dire? Oh la vache, je suis pas ici pour parler.
As have I. It's been worth the wait. I'm almost frightened to touch you. If I give in, I won't be able to stop until I've devoured you.
Oh.
As I do you. But nevertheless, I will be gentle.
Oh.
Or at least, I will try.
Oh. Petit regard, oulala.
Just as nature intended.
Oh.
Come here to me. Forgive me, I lost the run of myself. Sometimes, if blood runs hot enough, it's difficult to tame the beast. Well, I need no further encouragement.
Ah, c'est ça qu'il voulait dire par me dévorer tout cru. Bah voyons. D'accord.
More?
Oui. Je sais pas. Je sais pas si je vais m'y tenir ou... Je sais pas. Je sais pas. Je sais pas, je sais pas, je sais pas.
You wish to speak? I am here for you. My mind still drifts to that dream I shared with you. For a better future for all those who need it. But that must wait. I remain yours, of course. Ready when you need me. Relationship. Such terms belong to civilization. A little unfamiliar to my lips. You know what we share is more fluid, more founded in the principles of nature. You should feel free to roam as your heart desires. You are all I want, but I will not hold you to myself. Let others know the happiness of being with you.